Hey everyone, I thought I'd put this video together to try to encourage you to take whatever ceramics or sculpting courses that your school or community center may have to offer. Because working with clay is really fun and it's way easier, at least to me, than drawing or painting because I can't do any of that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's really fun to work with and you learn a lot. So I thought I'd show you all of my past school projects from middle school all the way to college, all the different classes I took. And yeah, so let's get started. This is a gargoyle I was assigned to make in middle school. And yeah, he's kind of doofy looking. That was my first attempt at working with clay. And here's a little kiln god that our teacher had us make to protect the creatures from exploding. um, this was supposed to be a clock, but I was recovering from the flu at the time, so I was kind of delirious, and I didn't make the opening in the back wide enough, so the clock mechanism thing won't fit. So now it's just a weird, crazy sculpture that sits on my shelf. I really, really, really love the Nightmare Before Christmas movie. So I made the masks of the trick-or-treater characters, and I hang them by string on a little black Christmas tree that I have up all year round in my room. This one is the duck toy character from the same movie, and I added some grooves to add wheels later on, but I still haven't added them. And it's still missing the teeth and the bullet holes. But the bottom is glazed and the top is just painted. So you could try different methods of coloring your creatures. This is a replica of the little Jack in the Box from the movie. I made a miniature version and I have a bigger one, but I couldn't find it. This is Zero's little tombstone from same movie, of course. It's very heavy, but I wanted it to be sturdy so it wouldn't break over time. And it's all one color glaze on top. Here's the mayor's desk, or podium, whatever you want to call it. It's supposed to look like wood. And I added 4 little holes to add the table legs, but sadly the gloss got into the holes, so it's impossible to fit any wire inside it now. So now I just keep it like that. This was Sally's little potion jar. She kept ingredients in it, and I thought it'd be cool to have a replica of it, so I made one. Right now, I keep flowers in it, kind of creepy looking flowers. And that one's quite heavy too. Here's the hillside from the movie, and I added 4 tombstones, but one of them broke off, sadly. They all say RIP on them. And I added 3 little pumpkins to the front too. And yeah. This is a little design I made off of Sally's dress pattern, and just a little heart. I made a tile out of it. Then I put the same design on a dinner plate. Just like a weird plate that I could hang up on the wall. And I also made a little ornament version of it. This was paint instead of um, glaze. And we had one assignment where we had to make a hand, and I like weird sculptures, so I made my hand go backwards just to make it a little different than everybody else's. Then I added some blue fingernail polish to it, which is glaze, of course, but it's supposed to look like nail polish. It looks painful, huh? This is a creature that was already made, but I added the gloss to it, and then they put it in the kiln for me. This is something I made when I had a bad week, so you could also make sculptures to kind of like release anger. This is a decoration that I have in my house now. Um, the movie 50 First Dates inspired me to make this one. If you've seen the movie, the main character makes little homes or sculptures out of waffles every day. So I made one, a little waffle house, and they didn't have a syrup colored glaze, so I used a chocolate one instead. This one I made as a gift for my sister who plays guitar, and it was supposed to be a little box, but I ran out of time to cut it open and add the little lip to the edge. So, yeah, it's just a sculpture now. For this assignment, we are supposed to make something that looked realistic. So I made this little bath towel. And it's funny because sometimes people pick it up thinking that it's a real towel and they go, ah, whoa, because it's really heavy. With this assignment, we had to make a bowl using different textures. So I made this um, little seashell dish. Nowadays, it's sitting in a fountain just because it looks like ocean themed. Then I made this little tile to go with it. It's like seashells and the back looks like sand, so it's kind of nice. This one, I had extra clay at the end of the year and I wanted to use it up, so I made these ugly looking bowls by taking a slab and slamming it against the classroom wall outside to get that texture. Then I added glass beads to the bottom to make that purple glossy look and white on the rims. So they're just funky things to put in the garden, I guess. This one I made as a candle box, something to put tea light candles inside. And I wanted to also get rid of more clay, so it's a really heavy and thick box, just so I could use everything up. Has a good big compartment for the candles. And this is just a little star, also to get rid of clay.